Hey, I'm Mike Twombley, health coach and 6-pillar practitioner with 6-pillar living and Dr. Aajay Shah. Today we're here to talk about exercise, pillar number 2 and branch number 2, quantity within pillar number 2 of exercise. Now, this is something that a lot of people are going to be asking questions of, what should I do? How should I do it? How often should I do it? And this is all within the umbrella of quantity. What we're looking for is 3 main areas of exercise that you're going to engage in for the highest level of health, or if you have a goal of weight loss or athletic performance or even weight gain, lean muscle tissue gain. These are all going to be the components of you being able to reach your highest level of either performance, health, or longevity. All of which are incredibly important, and your cardio, core, and resistance are all going to be a part of that. So whether your goals are to lose weight, to gain weight, or to increase performance, all 3 of these are going to be based in the pillar number 1 that we've talked about recently, which is nutrition. That's going to really dictate whether or not you're going to lose weight or you're going to gain weight, whether or not your body's going to be prepared for physical activity or if it's just prepared for a regular day. So go back to nutrition if you have any questions with regards to nutrition, or Dr. Shah and I would be happy to answer your questions. Beyond that, stepping into exercise and specifically into quantity of exercise, these 3 areas are going to be broken down again into cardio, core, and resistance. Now, resistance incorporates all of the muscle groups and putting them against a resistance of some kind, whether that be resistance bands, pulleys, machines, or free weights. As far as the core work is concerned, generally speaking, this is something that you're going to be doing against body weight. Now, there are ways that you can do this within machines and with different mechanisms and different gadgets and things that you can buy on the infomercials, but in all reality, doing basic exercises for the core and doing them consistently is what's going to get you that 6-pack, is what's going to get you that lean midsection, and is what's going to get you that midsection and that core that feels solid and feels strong as you're going through your day, supporting your diaphragm, giving you more oxygen, and putting you into a healthy, strong posture that is obviously going to be something that helps and aids you across your day. Moving on into the cardiovascular end, this is something that can be done on the road, taking a walk, taking a jog, doing it with body weight, doing jumping jacks with calisthenics, or a machine like an exercise bike, a treadmill, a rower, an arc climber. All these are wonderful ways of doing cardiovascular, and is a very individual way of doing cardio. You will find what works for you and what you really enjoy. I would say go with what you enjoy most and do it often. Do this 5 days a week. Do cardio regularly. We will be talking more about frequency later in the week, but right now I will point out that if you do cardio, core, and resistance daily, you will end up having the health and body that you desire if you stick with it consistently. Now, stepping into this, we're going to be talking about the quantity. So, how long should I be doing cardiovascular exercise? Now, this is something that it really depends on how your workouts are structured. So if your workouts are structured in, say, a HIIT, so high intensity interval training type scenario, or even a moderate interval training scenario, where you're going from one exercise to the next, doing 1 minute of cardio, 1 minute of core, 1 minute of one resistance, and 1 minute of another resistance is a great way to go. So 4 or 5 exercises will allow you to go 1 minute at a time and have cardio as a part of that. So 1 minute in there is a great way to go. Now, if you're moving into just doing straight cardio, where you're doing this for, say, a run, going 30 to 45 minutes per day is going to be a great way to have your health be at its peak, be at its best, and anything more than at that point, I would say, is actually overflowing into another pillar, such as stress, or an aid to your sleep, or possibly, if you're going for a run with a friend, into relationships. Now, each of your pillars will contribute to the others, so remember that when you're overstepping the number of minutes, the quantity of time that is necessary for you to have your optimum possible health, 30 minutes per day is all that is necessary and is what is optimum for your health. Now, when you're looking at specific goals, it may take a little bit more to get really lean or to lose a little bit extra weight. Those types of things then ask for a little bit more time to be put involved. But when it comes to general health and your best possible health and longevity for the rest of your life, 30 minutes per day, 5 days per week is what is necessary for you to have your best life with regards to quantity of exercise in your day-to-day activity. Now, core is something that we're going to be working the abdomen, and that's something that has upper, lower abdomen, and then obliques. The abs are separated in this way, because we move forward, we move backward, we move side, and with that being the case, we have different muscles for different movements. And that is something that I would say, if you were to be working out 5 or even 6 days per week, make sure that you hit the upper of the abdomen, which are like crunches and sit-ups, and the lower abdomen, which are leg raises and knee raises, as well as the obliques on the right side and the obliques on the left side, which are side crunches or overhead bends or something like that. On a weekly basis, make sure you're hitting each of these areas. And so doing those, maybe upper one day, lower the next, and then your obliques the next, would be perfect combination, and making sure that those are being worked once to twice per week across that 5-day period. And moving forward into resistance, we want to make sure that we're hitting those muscle groups on a regular basis throughout the week as well. Separating like we did with our abs, we want to separate the muscle groups. We want to put like muscle groups with like muscle groups, and so a great way to do that is just to keep it very simple. Start off on your first day of exercise, do your chest and your triceps. Those are pushing exercises. On your second day of exercise, work your back and your biceps, which are your pulling exercises. And then on your third day of your exercise, work your legs and your shoulders. Now it's going to be based on your schedule itself, so if you're working out just a couple of days a week, then putting more of those muscle groups together can be helpful so that you can get the whole body in every single week. And that's what I would recommend if you're only working 2 days a week or 3 days a week. But if you can actually do this 30 minutes per day, 5 days per week, or even 6 days per week, you're going to end up having better results, and you'll have a stronger physique overall, being able to work all these in multiple times throughout the week. So the optimum way to do it would be to start off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, work chest and tris on Monday, back and bis on Tuesday, legs and shoulders on Wednesday, and then redo that again starting Thursday. Go Thursday, back to chest and tris, Friday, back and biceps, and Saturday, legs and shoulders. This is a great way to get them all in, and as far as quantity is concerned, getting the whole body in twice per week is going to give you the very best symmetry that you could possibly imagine from any way of working your physique. So, this is just a quick breakdown, but it certainly gives you a great jump start. And as far as quantity is concerned, it is key that we are working these things on a regular basis and giving them the opportunity to be able to become more dense, more full of life-giving oxygenated blood, and giving us the ability to live our longest, healthiest, strongest lives, and stepping back to what we talked about yesterday in quality, giving us the quality we all desire and we deserve. This is exactly what Dr. Shah and I would like for you moving forward into this day and to many forward. So as you step forward and you're building your workout, make sure that the quantity is there that supports the quality that you desire, you deserve, and Dr. Shah and I wish for you. You have a great day, and we'll talk soon.